Damn, someone's getting freaky. Whoa. Whew. That's not there. It's mean. Very good at this. Instead of trying to group them up and soul spear them all, I should just... Oh. Good evening, Gig. How are you doing? Doing fine. Hello. Did one, like, fall off or something? Okay. Wild. Praise the sun. Nah, I can take them. Me when I'm in a... Never mind. Yeah. Bruh. They are kind of like spaghetti. Bing, bing, boom. Clumsy. How are you doing? Ooh. Some of it is. Not all of it. It's orange and pink with a little green still in there. Haha, I knew it was you. Stop dodging my shit. Thank you. Very good carving. Whoa. I'm gonna put it up on the fridge right now. It's very good. The best carving ever made. Beep. guess so. Beep. Look at her. She's also got a long arm. Holy fuck. All of them are fucked up. This place is evil. Looks evil as shit. Get the fuck away from me. Panic rolls off the fucking map. Like a boss. Okay, we're set. Whoa, Nesorian. How's everyone doing? You doing good, Nesorian? We gotta play some Root soon. The backs will be stabbed. That sucks. Anzel, whoa, everyone's here. Got all the great people in chat. Hold on. Let's celebrate a little bit. Oh. I'm just gonna flood it with stars. Free points for everybody. I just like doing that. Rehearsal? What kind of rehearsal? Oh, that's nice. Theater seems like a lot of fun. It's never been something I really got into. But I've always enjoyed like seeing it. I always love going to a nice show. Haha. I love this whip. This whip is cool as hell. I know, it's in 2 days. No. 2 days from now is the 26th. Gotcha, bitch! Oh, what? I thought I killed you. think he just got killed by her. He did. That's wild. Yeah, I think it's pretty funny too. Dumbass. It's not really a way to like teabag. I see you. Peekaboo. Damn. I will be 23. A whole 23 years. That's how many years old I will be. Very awesome. Doing like family dinner with my mother and father and siblings and partner. Excited for that. Is that an old lady? I'm not an old lady. Maybe you are an old lady. I know Pixie's an old lady. I'm not an old lady. Don't even come at me with that. Ah, but I can't warp here. I'd have to warp back to the other part of the seal, I think. It ran out as soon as he came up. Wow. Yeah. Not many youngins. I wanted to jump and but the game said no. You're among the oldest? Wild. Can't relate. Couldn't be me. Okay. Okay. I got humanity. Hell yeah. Hello. Come back later. Okay, I'll see you later. Thank you for stopping by. That was not what I wanted to do. It's not the, not what I was trying to input. But yeah, I accidentally rolled. Or jumped, I guess. Yippee! Every single time. Okay. Getting there. Getting there. I'm going places. Yeah. Whoa. I think when I play Dark Souls 2, I might consider doing a melee build. We shall see. I might stick with magic just because, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yikes. Damn, I didn't even notice they got like the whole like feelers things going on like the face. That's disgusting. Nice. You know what? What's stopping me from just... Yeah. Then I got home, dyed my hair, did some stuffs. Damn. I aimed that wrong. I probably could have just jumped over him and kept going. was what I meant to do. I should have dodged first, then done it. Took me with him. Fair enough. Damn. Where am I going? Down this way. Mm-hmm. Damn. I guess I could just fight them. Oh right, this is PvP. Fuck it. What can I lose? Or do I have to wait for someone specifically on this one? None? No, still looking for it. I got no clue. I'm streaming. That's me. Took too long. Dumb is it? That's not an ominous sound at all. Ah, ah. Do not call me that. I do not find it endearing. But hi, how are you, Tuxedo? This guy's dead. So's that guy.
You?
Or
Is that
no.
not the soul of the man who fell on this spot? He was a dear friend. I wish to pay proper respect with that soul. Would you be willing to part with it?
Why not?
Thank you. You are very kind. Please take this. I no longer need it.
Oh, gold
May
tracer.
the Lord guide thee.
What did you just give me? Whoa. Okay. Hold on, this is kind of sick as fuck. I'm not using a dex build. But I feel like... I could start pumping dex. Only 12,000 souls? Kind of wild. It's about right. This is very good. So wait, these also do bleed? Oh. That's not what I meant. That didn't get me very far. Because I'm not built for using these. But put them in the bird. Wow, so tough. Har. Too vulgar. Oh, heaven forbid. You probably said, like, the fuck word. Maybe the cunt word. Gasp! I can't believe she just said that. Doesn't she know that's vulgar? So unladylike. Have her burned at the stake. Oh. On your Christian Minecraft YouTube channel. This is true. I like Morphonia's logic. Anyway, using this... No, I can't make that true. Who had any interesting input on that conversation in the drama channel last night? Ho ho! I'm getting a phone call. It was my stepmother. I'm back.
Bear with us here. Nothing like a live demo.
How the fuck did this start? Why the fuck did... Okay. I don't know why a YouTube video started playing while I was pulling something up. But I guess you guys got to hear that for a minute there. Hold on, wait, can I? No, I can't. I guess that's Oh, that's good. Bruh. Yeah, my chat likes you more than I do? Damn. Sucks for you, I guess. I didn't think so, but now that you said it, maybe. I don't know, I thought I was the nice one. I thought I was the one you liked. Yeah, I can tell. Nah, I'm still his favorite. He's just a little embarrassed to admit it. Yeah, I know. That's why you're a duck. You ain't got no toes. Yo, will this bitch fuck off? Bye. He said, nah, let me. Let me. Jump back. Get more and more toxic? What? I'm not toxic. How bold of you to even assume? Who do you think I am, huh? Woo! That was evil. I am a non-toxic product. we get to the end of like Elden Ring and I'm just like horrible. Skill check. Oh, it's not a one tap if I don't have the ring on. Hold on to my spells till there's a boss fight, then swap rings and focus on my spells during boss fight. Use this to deal with the enemies. Seems like a decent strategy to me for approaching things if I don't die all the time. Yeah, this can be pretty good. Look, I even got the cool stuff for the while I'm not doing spells. Damn. Skill issue, skill issue. The skill issue was not predicting that I would pivot into using Dex more again. I could like farm souls. And then come back. It's wild. What was your first Dark Souls game? Whoa. Take a nap, sir. Thank you. Whoa. Hello. No. Leave it to wonder, right? Demon Souls? Ah, yes. I forget. You guys are all ancient. You wanna know the first, Dark Souls game I touched was? I didn't play a lot of it. I played like the first area. I didn't beat the first like major boss. So like I didn't even play that much of it until like way later. I never even beat it. Right. But the first one I played, no, Bloodborne. Bloodborne is goated, but do you know how recent Bloodborne is? That was my first Dark Souls game. No, you didn't grow up with Skibidi Toilet. It shows. You'd Skibidi a lot more and you'd have a lot more Riz. But instead you like Aura. Your Skibidi isn't Ohio enough. Never was. Never could be. You just don't get it. Don't lose focus because of Skibidi Toilet. I am a Sigma, alright? Don't you fucking talk to me about how to play the game. I'm a Sigma. My Skibidi is more than yours. You don't even know. No, I get it. Guys, I have to admit it, I'm a fake Gen Z. You got one of the duds. I've never used TikTok. I don't even have it installed on my phone. Look, I have a ridiculous amount of things on my phone. Okay, hold on. I gotta kill these guys first. But I never TikTok. I always thought it was dumb. There we go. Dude, I have a friend who apparently has like 200,000 followers on TikTok and I could not give less of a fuck, right? Hold on. So we've got my background. Hold on, let me pull up OBS. So you got my background, which is lesbian Pokemon. You can't quite see it. Maybe if I bring it in closer, yeah, you can see it better. That's a game I play sometimes, right? Oh, there's a lot of other like random shit on here. That's my Spotify, Steam and shit, my bank stuff. I probably shouldn't show all of this random stuff. You know, you got Sudoku, Final Fantasy 9, Final Fantasy 4, Pokemon Go, DS emulator, bunch of random games. You even see that I used to have Instagram. Instagram was the closest thing I had to TikTok. I deleted it like a year and a half ago. I like offloaded it, so like it's still there, but it's not installed. The only apps I have like actively installed are like YouTube, Reddit, Discord, my emulator, and a bunch of other random shit. And then, like any good member of Gen Z, I have a ridiculous amount of memes on my phone. Beep beep, beep boop. Ha 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 ha. Name 5 books. Okay. Dragon Rider. Okay, hold on, wait. We got a whole bookshelf full of books. I might as well use them, right? We've got the Children. Oh, what? Fuck, man. Why do I got shit in front of my books? Children of the Mind. Ender's Game. Ender in Exile. Let's see. In Enemy Hands, Flag in Exile. Oh, this book that I found recently. I can't look. What do you mean? But these are books I own that I've read. I've read these books. No, I can't. It's too early. It's not the right time for it. I can't show off that book yet. Not yet, but I can show off some of these books. Um, Here, hold on. Because fuck you. I can do whatever I want. It's my fucking channel, bitch. Damn, I just knocked over all my cooking books. And yes, that was a hefty thunk. I have a lot of cooking books. Shock and surprise, person who works in a kitchen has cooking books. So, hentai manga doesn't count? Hey, I'm not showing that off right now. Um, the Short Victorious War is the... Was it the third or fourth book? Hold on. Yeah, it was the third book. Uh, so it refers to the book series like as like the Honorverse novels, but it's like a sci-fi series that follows this lady here. Hold on. Her name is Honor Harrington, and she is a strong woman who has, as you can see there, a like cat on her shoulder. That is like a tree cat. They have like 6 legs instead of 4. I like that we lost a viewer now that I'm talking about books. Uh, it's my stream. Cry about it. Uh, and she is like the captain of a spaceship. And she, in the first book, it's called On Basilisk Station. If you want to check the series out, start there. Great read. Uh, she like shows up a general in like a practice like scenario, like they're like doing a drill. They're running through a drill, and she shows someone up, so they get upset, and like they slate her and send her to like a bad system to be in charge of, where like things are just always going wrong. No one really does anything. It's like where you go when you get shafted, right? And so the whole time she's at this place, Basilisk Station, and yeah, a drill. Fuck off. Um, and like she whips it up into fucking shape again, and she like catches a bunch of smugglers, does a bunch of crazy shit, discovers like a whole brand new type of like weaponry that gets like revolutionized in the second novel, and it's like it's a really fun series. There's a reason I own the books, and my dad bought me the first 2 books because he liked the series and wanted me to try them out. So I read them, and I have the first like 5 or 6 books. The Short Victorious War. Because they fucking decimate them in badass style. The fourth book is probably my favorite book. What I really like is that the series can like it varies a lot. Like in the first book, you look a lot into like the military aspect, being on the spaceship and like what that means. And the second book is kind of more of that, but they get into a bit more of like what happens when you're in an environment where like you're put on a mission where you have to go somewhere that like you're not particularly safe. Like they don't like you. How do you deal with an environment that is hostile to you, but you can't be hostile back? And they kind of like tackle that in an interesting way. And I like the fourth book because it's a lot more of like a political drama by that point. Um, and they focus very much on the like politics there. And then the fifth book, she's like the leader of a colony on a planet and taking a break from like being in like the Navy because it was taxing and horrible. And it kind of shows the things she faces doing that, and then she kind of gets back into the swing of it. It's really cool, really fun. And then classic series, Ender's Game. I really liked the books in high school, so that was kind of why I got them. I had read the first 2 books in high school. I'm in the middle of rereading the second book right now because it was just it is an interesting read. They're both very different books in terms of like themes, but that kind of makes sense because if you read the first book, you're like, well, where the fuck can they go from here? And you read the second book, and you're like, that is an interesting way to go from there. But I do want to talk about for a moment, if I do endorse these books, Orson Scott Card is not exactly the best person. He's kind of a piece of shit to an extent. There's a spin-off series of this called Ender's Shadow that follows a side character, Bean. And uh, I read it and I was like, whoa, this is cool sci-fi, science fiction. I didn't quite get the allegory in that series, in like that spin-off, but he wrote these books which are like about what it means to end life and like whose choice is it to do that, even if it's in like self-defense, like, you know, everyone should have a say in that. And then he writes this spin-off series where he's basically trying to say that life begins at conception and, abortion is wrong, and it's kind of like a theme that he's trying to prove in it, but like as someone who like wasn't thinking about that argument when they read the book, it just comes off as like science fiction. What if this super intelligent child that was born that had memories all the way into womb was like super crazy and like saved the world? And it's like, put the copium down. You wrote some interesting books about morality, and don't ruin it. Don't ruin a good thing. On Orson's Card magazine. I didn't even know they had any kind of magazine. Um, I don't even actually know that much about the author. I just, back home when I lived in Philly, me and my friends would sometimes go out for lunch, and when we were getting ready to go play like Commander Night and whatever, and me and one of my friends were talking about Ender's Game, and he was like, we were talking about it, and he was like, yeah, I liked this series, but uh, the writer kind of became a bigot and like wrote some stuff like that where it's like, damn. And then when they explained it to me, I was like, yeah, that went right over my head. Like it kind of clicks into place after the fact, but it's like, yikes. Anyway, enough rambling about books. Oh, and just to show off, Dragon Rider, the first book that I named, I did not even have to look at the shelf to list it off. This book was also given to me by my father. However, this book was handed down to me by my father, not just like bought brand new for me. And it shows it. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta make sure I don't like have my name written in here. Okay. Uh, do, 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 do. You can see how like old the paper looks. And like, oh, you know what? I can find the year in the front. So let me first of all look at that art. Oh wait, hold on. Wrong thing. Look at that art. Got like a dragon claw, and on the front you got like the dragon and this kid, and this cat actually like stands up. It's not like a cat. It's like a tabaxi kind of like race. I forget what they call it, but they're like interesting and like they like to play tricks on people, and like it's an interesting book. Oh, this is by the same person who wrote Inkheart, which I didn't even know that until right now. Um, Original text, copyright 2000. This translation 2004. So this book, boop boop boop, first Scholastic paperback printing September 2005. So this book is about 20 years old. Call of Cthulhu is still good, and like I totally agree. There is a way to separate art from the artist, and I think a part of being able to separate the art from the artist is being able to have a discussion about what has happen about that being able to acknowledge it and then move forward with it, you know? Like, I own H.P. Lovecraft's Great Tales of Horror. I have these books because they interested me in high school. And, well, I say books, but it's like a collection of the short stories, so you know what I mean. Um, I didn't know the horrible history about the guy at the time. I just was like, oh, I love horror and I want to read Call of Cthulhu, so I'll get that. And I still think it was worthwhile, but he's also dead. It's not like he's benefiting. But also, like, you're not gonna catch me with any Harry Potter stuff because fuck J.K. Rowling. But yes, book is ancient. But I still have it. There's a lot of things I've got over here. I've also got a lot of like Junji Ito. Oh, putting my cooking books aside. Yes, okay. This is a really sweet series. Yeah, like, exactly. It all depends. A really cute series, romance manga. It's kind of science fiction, but not like in the way you'd expect. Orange. I love it. Um, Main character here is the girl who gets a letter from her future self telling her about events that are going to happen and trying to urge her towards like where she wanted things to go. Right? And it's sad, it's fun, it's good. I liked it. I watched the anime and then I wanted more, so I went and got the manga at some point. What happened is I was like doing like Black Friday shopping a couple years ago, and I was at the bookstore, and they were having like a buy three manga for like X price, like sale, and so I grabbed volume one, volume two, and like the like short story they added after the fact, and got that. And dude, let me tell you, the closure in that short story is crazy, cause like the ending of the show and the first two volumes is good. Like it's a solid ending. It ends at a high note, but like it kind of leaves you wondering. Like I kind of want to know what happens after the fact. But the short story gives you that, right? So if you watch it and you like it, um, then check out the short story. It's worth it. That's there. If you run into that same problem I had, where you're like, I wish there was just a little bit more. It's there, and it's so interesting. I'm gonna stop rambling about books because I do actually love books. You won't catch me in the ew, books reading is for nerds. I like reading books. I can even list off some books that aren't on that shelf at all. There are a series of books called like Alex Rider, and it's like Alex Rider Storm Rider is the first book. Uh, Obviously we can read better than you. Rad. Um, it's a series about like a British spy who, well, like it's this teenager who's like foster parent who's like his uncle was a spy and his uncle like goes missing and so their like agency recruits him and he goes undercover and does some stuff in the first book to like expose this plot to like make video games harmful for kids. I loved the series. I ate it up, and there was like light novels and graphic novels, and my school had like a mix of the two. So like they had the light novel. Oh wow, I'm getting my ass kicked. I should throw some more dodges in here. Right, we have like the light novel for the first like two books, and then the third and fourth book they had the graphic novels for, and then the rest of the books were all only the light novel. So it was like, what? Nerd is cool, nerd is hot. That's true. If you think I'm nerdy, my girlfriend reads more than I do. Wow. I just got pummeled. That is fair. I also have an insane book that I bought because I thought it was funny. I found it while I was thrifting, and I bought it purely because I was like at the thrift store, and they had like a bin in the corner that just said books, and I walked over and I looked in, and it was just there on top, and I had to do a double take because I looked in and went, huh? Huh? Right? And you know what? I have to show it at this point. The book that I saw while I was thrifting. I love that I keep getting distracted. We're here for Dark Souls, and I'm about to show you one of the most horrible things I think I've ever purchased. I spent like $1 to get it just because it just had me in such like what the fuck, right? I look down in this bin and I see remembering not remembering, September 12th, the day we knew everything would be all right. And this shit had me rolling because it's literally like children's drawings, right? Like this is like a class in 2002 that made this book. Their picture is in the back, right? So like it was like a school project. I don't know if I should show off the picture of like all the kids. I guess technically it's just public, thing. This was released, but like I don't know. But like this was all made by like that class in the thing, and dude, I saw it and I was like, I have to because like what the fuck? It's so fucked up. But it's so innocent at the same time, and it's like I had to know what it was, so I had to pick it up, and then I read it and I was just like this it's too much of a story to not like pick it up and buy it because like I can't just be like, yeah, I saw it at the thrift store, but like that painting goes hard. Bro, hold on. What the fuck? One of these was just a bunch of American flags. I had the page open for like a second. Yeah, whatever. Okay. We're done. No more books. Look, I just have to throw it out there that no one likes making 9/11 jokes as much as Americans. Name 5 movies. Okay. Where the Wild Things Are, Paprika, um, The Little Engine That Could, uh, The Perks of Being a Wallflower, and, Hunger Games. How to draw hentai. That's fucking awesome, but like that's respect because that means they like think you have the skill to do it. Um, you don't need to, cause the novel is like very short, and the movie does a lot from a concept that was honestly a very bare bones movie. Okay, we're gonna talk about movies. I'll pull out my movies because these are the movies that were important enough that I kept them with me as I moved across the country multiple times. So let's talk about them. This was my first horror movie. Not my first rated R movie. My first rated R movie was Terminator. I watched it when I was in 4th grade. Uh-huh, if that says anything. I watched this when I was in 6th grade. This is Mama. I have a soft spot for it. The visual effects are kind of like old, so like they're not as like ooh, but also like it's so like cheesy and I love it. Um, that thing kills everything. Tell her I said womp womp. I'm talking about movies, that's why. And movies are awesome. This is a ancient copy of The Matrix. You can tell because it has the like piece of plastic on the side here, right? And only old movies do that because new movies don't need to do this. This is old. If you're used to this, you're old. Anyway, I hold on to it because I love old things, and that's why I'm a part of this community. And then this is the collection of all the Matrix movies because of course I'm trans and gay. I have all the Matrix movies. Matrix Revolutions. I wasn't kidding. I have all the Matrix movies. Um, it's a real old copy of the Matrix. So I have original. I have the only copies that matter because like the second movie was only kind of okay, and the third movie is the third movie. We acknowledge it because it's there. I don't actually have the fourth movie, I think, on DVD, so I'll have to get that soon. Blade Runner 2049. I had not seen Blade Runner before I saw Blade Runner 2049. Actually, my aunt texted my mom and was like, "Let's go to the movies, you know. Let me and Alice go to a movie and they can just pick out a movie." And I didn't know what to pick, so I just looked at what was in the theater. And hold on, I have seen the OG Blade Runner now. I'm telling the story of when I saw the movie, right? And it was like that or like some other action thriller slop that wasn't as interesting. So I went with the sci-fi movie, not knowing that it was like 3 hours long. So we didn't get out until like fucking midnight, and I was like, whoa, that was a great movie, man. I was like, you're fucking crazy. Don't do that again. Nine, which I got when I was in 8th grade, and I had to like beg my dad to buy it for me while we were in Best Buy because I really wanted to see it because it was on the previews for our copy of Coraline, and I thought it was really interesting. I still think it's really interesting. If you haven't seen Nine, check it out. It's a fun movie. I liked it. Um, I would rewatch it again. I still rewatch it every once in a while. I used to take a Latin class in high school, and I used this movie to knock out a couple of assignments because one of our assignments was like, oh, you know, find times where like we've seen a Latin phrase used in like a piece of media. It's more common than you think. And so that you didn't have to do it every week, but like if you had one, it was better than nothing. I mentioned it earlier, Perks of Being a Wallflower. Queer movie, queer. You can figure out why I like the movie. Where the Wild Things Are. This is my favorite movie of all time. I have such a huge. Oh yeah, I do have the director's cut of Blade Runner. Uh, like this movie though, childhood staple. Like I grew up with it. Uh, it was there for me when I was dealing with a lot of things, you know. Yes, they made a movie. So there's the book, and the book is good. I loved the book as a kid. And when I was like 10, I watched the movie, and I went, my mom's getting divorced. This movie is so relatable. And I loved the shit out of it. And I still love the shit out of it. I showed it to my friends, and it made one of them cry. It's a good movie. It's not why I say wild so much. That's a dialect thing because of where I'm from. And Paprika, anime movie, one of my favorites. Watchmen, director's cut, the ultimate cut. This has like a whole bunch of shit because why not? My friend got this for me because they knew I was looking for it, and I also have the normal director's cut, because the director's cut of Watchmen and the ultimate cut of Watchmen are two different things. I have that as well, and I had that for the longest time. My friend got this for me for my birthday 4 years ago now, um, as like a present because they knew I was searching for it, and I was really excited. And so I have that. This is like a 5.5 hour long movie, if not longer, and I have watched it multiple times. And I probably will watch it multiple more times. Because also, I'm pretty sure my girlfriend hasn't watched it. Look at him! Look at him! Look at him! There's not a thought going on in his brain. Do I have anything else to pull out? No. Actually, that's a lie. Yes, I do. I have the metal box for Metroid Dread. There were no thoughts in your brain. There are no thoughts in your brain. It's got a cool inner label. I love the back. I love Steelbook. Steelbook is my favorite kind of cases. If a game has a Steelbook case and it's not like ridiculously expensive to get it, I will try to get it. Just because it's just like, it's a thing. I like it. I like how it feels. Like if I were to pull out my PS2 collection, like I have Final Fantasy 12 in Steelbook. You're at the start of Fusion. That's cool. Keep me posted as you clear each sector. How am I alive? What the fuck? Bruh. I do have good taste. I've also got JoJo's Bizarre Adventure over there. Mostly part 5. At least I survived. Against the duck. Check out whatever you want. I just kind of explained what I liked about them. I tried to talk about them without spoiling things. I'm probably gonna wrap up in like an hour and some change. Bruh. Damn. Okay, how many people have we got here? Do we have enough people for a boss fight? I'm not sure, that's why I was asking. Perhaps not. The most important person is here? Yeah. Me. The second most important person is my girlfriend. She's not here. Damn. Oh. Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. I've equipped Morphonia. We'll see if this helps. It's all hinging on you now. I equipped you. You're the sword I'm using now. I'm using you as a weapon. This feels pretty straightforward, you know? You feel used? Fine. I see how it is. See how you feel now. Strongest weapons in the game. I'm a mage. I'm just using them because I don't want to use all my spells. Beep. I literally traded Artorias' souls for these. Souls? He only had one soul. SMH. I did it wrong. Damn. No. I don't think so. There's only like 3 of you. Damn. Maybe I should go grind. Just enough to make this more feasible. Question is where? This would probably be sufficient. I mean, if you guys want to do a 4-person boss run, I can set it up. Because that's 4 out of 7 slots filled. Yeah. Oh. I'm doing it backwards. Whoa. No one joined. Everyone said SMH. That wasn't what I was supposed to do. Oh, did it not? It would be funny if they did. Doesn't seem like I'm able to cancel it. I mean, I can. I'm just not succeeding. Where's a good place to grind up some souls? Yeah, Pornosaurium. They will be made an example of. Oh wow, that dealt like nothing. That's so interesting. Hmm. What else is around here? Got anything else to say?
Still alive. Think of anything.
Oh, I will buy some of those.
So long.
Hmm. Oh right, that goes down there, doesn't it? Why don't I go down? See what we've got. This is going up. This is an accurate portrayal of my face after this turn of events. I've been here. Are these guys any good for souls? I don't know. better to just keep going forward, I guess. Beep. Hmm. I guess it's a decent amount of all. Name 5 subscribers. Misorian, Tuxedo Mask, Morphonia. Um. Hold on. Oh man, nope. That's it. That's all of them. There aren't any more. Oh! Oh! From soft doggies. Bro. Hi, baby. Okay. What? What? I can do a backflip? What? How do I even... I don't even know how to make that useful. I get like almost 1,000 from killing each of these with this ring, so if I put on the mask, I'll probably get more. I see. I don't know if I see anymore, guys. Oh man. Honestly, I don't think I need this. Damn. Wish you could send donos so you'd have to be nice to me. That's wild. What makes you think I'd have to be nice to you? This is America. You think you get what you paid for? You should be happy if what you paid for is even acknowledged. How are you, Pixie? $8 a.m.? Not bad, not bad. Damn, what? Suitcase full of video games? That sounds about right for you. Just looking at those? That'd be pretty cool. You missed it earlier, unless you were already tuned in and you only just decided to speak up now. I was raving about different books I own and a few different movies as well. Just in case you were curious about the medias that I enjoy that aren't video games. Books I own. Yeah, I own on a bookshelf right here next to me. I would pull them out, but I was just pulling them out. And then I have like a stack of movies. I proved those boomers wrong. I can read. I know what words look like. Sometimes. When they're in the right order. I like books. Books are good. There's a lot of good things out there. TP? You decided TP? To learn Japanese? For real? Well, how do you know it's for real this time? Damn, Wombo comboed. That's unfortunate. I see. A random recommendation that I'm going to give you. I have heard that Persona 4 has a lot of kanji that it like teaches you just through like the setting and course of the story that you would use a lot in like common scenarios. And I've heard its recommendation over like Persona 3 or 5 more than anything. I'm sure it's nothing close to any of the games you have and you're more focused on the things you got because that's what you want anyway. But like, throw that out there just because maybe you'll think about it, maybe you won't. There's a character named Kanji. There is a character named Kanji! Morph gets it. Whatever tickles your fancy, boss. Beep. Ah, stop. Hi, Gravy. How can I help you? You want to get on my lap? No? Okay. They do look dumb as fuck. I would agree with that sentiment. That's wild. Come on, Tuxedo. Come out and play. What are you doing, Gravy? Psst. Come on. Damn, that bitch is really screaming, huh? It's not like we care. Chillax, bro. Hell yeah. Have a good time while you're out. Enjoy your vacation. Thank you for stopping by. Tell her. I'm happy to hear you love Gravy. Gravy is very precious. Gravy is laying on my lap right now because I scooped him up and made him do so. So I'm just holding the controller above him. Or kind of on him. No. Good. Have a good day. I rolled off the edge. You're chilling a lot more now that I've got you on my lap. I don't know if you guys can see it, but his tail is like twirling around my arm a little bit. No, you died. Damn. Hi, buddy. Okay, okay. I should take a picture of how this... Excuse me, sir. I'm taking a picture of my adorable cat. You interrupted. Fall to your death, bastard. He's just like looking off. He's so peaceful. Oh. Damn. Hi, buddy. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you going after? What are you going after? That's a cord. Why are you going after that? Stop that. No, you can't eat that. Stop. Stop. Hi. Hi. You can't eat that. That's not food. Look at how pissed off he is. He's like, why? I want to eat it. And it's like, it's gonna kill you. But it tastes nice. It tastes pink. But it's gonna kill you. But mom, I want to eat it. Let me go. I'm not actually holding him. He can go at any time. Like, I'm doing nothing to actually hold him back. Cute gamepad. Hold on. This is my PS5 controller. I have another one as well. Hold on. I have my nice controller over here somewhere. I'd find it, but I have a cat tangled up in my arms, and he isn't moving. Like, he has the full capacity to move. He could get out. I'm not restraining him at all. He's choosing to sit here, so I think I'm just gonna keep gaming. With cat in my arms. Hold on, I kind of wanna... Just enough for you to just see the boy. Cause look, he's just chilling. He does not usually rest like this. I don't know why he's doing this. He's just vibing. He did this all on his own, and I'm kind of baffled. Hi. Hi, buddy. What you doing? You chillin'? You just chillin'? Yeah. Stop that. Scoop. You want out? You want to go? Scoop. Alright. We're chilling. Dodge. Bruh. Hello. Damn. Wow. Acquired cough? Good. Damn. What kind of cough did you acquire? Oh. Proof? Oh, hold on, I'll check that out in a moment. Bruh. Alright, let me check. Whoa, that's cough. Wow. Whoa. What? I dodged. I'm so hot and okay, so I heard that they had like warm like cans in the like vending machines, but I didn't realize they were that warm. I just figured they were like room temperature warm, like just like, you know, on the warmer side, but like not super warm. That's actually kind of wild to imagine that they're really hot. Like, I knew they had hot coffee cans, but I just kind of figured hot was in quotation marks and that it was just like on the warmer side, not. That's interesting. So, like, is the machine itself warm when you, like, come up to it? Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. No, no! Butterscotch! Come here. That's what I'm wondering. That's why I was asking. Are the machines hot to the touch? Or is it something else that it does? Damn. Gonna put this moment in the week 3 vlog. That's epic. Epic vlog moment. Hey, look, there's a star. I just said something profound. I don't need anything else. Is that good? Is that good enough? Is that a scene? Is that a moment? Getting dogged on. That's a moment. Happy to hear it. See ya. Have a safe trip. Damn it. I'll let him know that you love him. He seems pretty upset that I don't love him. Earlier he was like, you're not my favorite anymore. I became the mean one now. I'm always mean. I'm just mean in a different way than Pixie. I just come off more cute because I'm crutchy. We're just different, you know? If Pixie could match how credgy I am, maybe they'd stand a chance. Alright, I'm gonna do a couple of things. That's kind of sad. Only kind of. One day you'll be crudgy like me. One can only hope. You don't get this crudgy by trying. Let me just say. You just get there naturally. Kind of wild. But works out. Oh, I'm being invaded. That's my fault. What? Help me? I'm gonna guess that they want to fight. or something. I'm down. Well, I guess I move forward then. Whoa. I don't even know how I did that. Oh, of course he's behind me. Just my luck. Meow. Okay. Can I go up that? I think I can. Okay. God damn it. That wasn't what I meant to do. What if I do this? I die before it ever gets used. And that door's locked. No thank you. Just met him all the way out there. Damn. Yikes, I feel like I didn't make that much progress. That's insane. Okay. At least I did it. Hello? Damn, really? This isn't really super worthwhile, methinks. Interesting. Oh, wait. Forgot I had this. Damn, I didn't dodge right. This will probably be pretty good at sustaining myself for a bit. Damn. Okay. Maybe I need to act a little more. Damn. Just getting wailed on. That's how they get you, huh? Trying to like group them up so that I could maybe spear through them all. No. No. Damn. I've literally gone nowhere. This kind of feels like a horrible place to want to stop. It's just where I'll pick up next time. But like, damn. I might need to make next stream just farming. Wow. Farming don't mean shit if I'm just fucking stupid. I should upgrade these. Oh, I can't. Yet.
Well, I refused me to. I'll be seeing you then.
Yikes. Hmm. Gonna kill a bunch of snakes, buy some stuff. Or not. Don't. Okay. Okay, I'll take it. I don't want to die yet. Remnant? I don't know what that is. Sounds vaguely familiar. Oh no, I forgot to raise the thing. That's okay. Dark Souls with guns. Wild. Good for co-op. That's cool. I went the wrong way. I want to kill the two guys up here. Go over there. Buy the thing that lets me reinforce my weapons at the bonfire. And then I'll work on reinforcing these as we go. Cleared it before starting fusion. Interesting. Yeah, for a little bit longer. I'm probably gonna wrap up soon. Oh. Great blacksmith, but sometimes I have to go to the other guy for the weaker stuff. So that I can upgrade it into stronger stuff and bring it to him to upgrade it into even stronger stuff.
Well, I refuse to need it.
No. I just can't upgrade this any further. Oh, that's a bummer. I guess I'll upgrade this one.
Don't get yourself killed.
Well, I guess I can go die. Save myself the homeward bone. I could have made it funnier. That looks like it's making a difference. Okay. Interesting. Six, six, six. Beep, beep, boop. Bruh. Who the fuck is cackling, bro? Oh. No, it's down here. Oh. Despair. Ah, damn. Worth of booze to your house? That's a lot of booze! Oh. Can't go wrong with the classic. Oh, wrong thing. Hi, Gravy. Just keep it in the fridge. That's fair. What are you looking at? Okay. Bro's chillaxing now. Damn. Alright, I'm gonna give it like one more good run. I upgraded stuff, I got some new stuff. I have an idea of where to go. We'll be set up for the next leg of this journey. The owolacile townspeople really look awoe. Yeah, they do. They look very awoed up. Yippee! What I want to know is why their eyes are all like glowing red and shit. Hello? Hello? Oh wow, I really got ganked. Okay, well, progress is progress. We will see more on the next time that I play Dark Souls. Thank you all for being here. Have a good evening. I had a lot of fun. It was really nice that Gravy came and showed up on stream. I'm gonna scoop you up even though you're all comfortable. Gravy, say goodbye. You can see he said, "Why did you move me? Put me back. Put me back." Oh, you've been laid back down. Will you stay? That's your choice now. Gravy is awesome. You guys are the best for being here. Thank you. Have a good night.